Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Cade Novikov. I'm an NFL free agent kicker punter, and I played at the University of Houston. Today I'm going to be talking about how to get more height on your field goals. Hopefully this helps y'all out. If it does, like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy. All right guys, so for the first thing for getting more height on your field goals, this applies whether you're off a tee, off the ground, doesn't matter. It's crunching. And what crunching is, when you kick the ball, some guys do it and can do it and hit good balls. Some guys play in the NFL like this, but for most people, you want to stay a little taller. But what crunching is when you come to hit the ball, your head's down, you're kind of crunched over like this. It's like you're doing a crunch a little bit, and this a lot of times you're gonna hit the ball. You're gonna hit the ground, especially if you're kicking off the ground. A lot of times you'll hit the ground. I know for me, I do a lot if I crunch like that. So you want to stay tall when you kick, and this is gonna help you, again, whether you're off the ground, whether you're off a tee, but especially off the ground. So you want to stay tall when you kick, right? Now, there's a difference here. You want to stay tall, but you want to keep your eyes on the ball, okay? Because if we stay tall and we don't look at the ball, we're not going to have any power. But if our head's down on the ball, we're going to crunch. Most of the time, you're not going to hit it quite as good. Staying taller is definitely going to help because you're going to come up and through the ball. And you're going to be able to follow through, and you're going to hit the right spot, and you're going to get more height. Because if you crunch, you're going to kind of drive it most of the time, and you're going to lose height. By staying tall, it's going to allow your hips to come up and through, and you're really going to get a better hit on the ball and more height. So we want to combine this with other things as well, but really focus on staying tall. Some of the things I do are, in my stance, you can be weight forward. Weight forward's good. Most people are weight forward, but keep your chest real tall. So I kind of arch my lower back a little bit. And push my chest out. And this helps me stay really tall so that when I connect, I'm tall, but I still also have my eyes on the ball here. So you wanna have your eyes on the ball because that's gonna keep your core engaged a little bit. So you're gonna have a little bend, your abs should be flexed, but you don't wanna have your head way down and your shoulders way down here. So eyes on the ball. And you can keep your eyes on the ball without ducking your head, right? Because if you're doing that, that's crunching, okay? So, again, you want to be engaged with your abs, eyes on the ball, but generally, you want to be upright with your upper body. All right, my second tip for getting more height on your field goals is going to be follow through. So, you want to be able to follow through with your leg and your hips and your whole body. You want to try and come straight up the field. So if your ball's here, you want to try and come straight up the field. You're going to go a little left, and that's okay. But you want to try and land straight up the field, and you want your leg to come through and let it naturally follow through. Don't punch, kick, and stop, okay? Let your momentum, your leg come through, and just let it naturally go forward, right? And through the kick. So this is going to help. The ball will come off your foot probably better, and you're going to get more distance and height by following through. So if you just punch and stop, you're going to lose a lot of momentum, power, right? But if you follow through and let it follow through, you're going to gain momentum and power, and it should feel easier too once you get the hang of it. So, and if you watch, you can see my hips come up and through the ball more, whereas if you punch and stop, your hips don't really go up and through the ball, they kind of stop. But if you follow through, your hips can come up through the ball. All right guys, for the last tip to get more height on your field goals, I'm going to combine two things here. But one, ball contact. If you're hitting too high on the ball, you're going to drive it more. You're not going to get the height, okay? So we want to make sure we're hitting just below center of the back of the ball. We want to hit just below center and on that inside panel. That's going to help you get more height. Also, foot position. If you're too much toed down like a soccer ball, you're going to lose height And here, let me show y'all more what that looks like. I talked about it in my field goal video, but I'll go over it again. Give me just a second. Okay, so if you're too much toe down, you're gonna drive the ball. You're not gonna get the height. But I don't want you to be a wedge all the way out here. You wanna be in between. So if you go wedge, just rotate your foot, and you want your toe down and out, right? But not too straight down here, because that's gonna dig your toe in the ground and you're gonna lose height. And you're not gonna be able to hit the ball as well. So you want that almost 45-degree angle in between the wedge and toe down. You want right there, and that's gonna allow you to hit the sweet spot of your foot and the ball. So that's the first part. The second part is what I also talked about in my other field goal video, my tips to kick better field goals, and it's gonna be timing up your swing. So like we talked about, when you try and swing super hard and don't time it up with your body, your plant foot sticks in the ground and your leg's still swinging way back, right? Now, when your leg's swinging way back, your body has to compensate because its momentum's going forward, but your leg's going back. So a lot of times we crunch. And like we talked about the first tip, it's not what we want to do, right? So instead, try and stay tall and have a quick swing and come through and don't let your plant foot stay in the ground for a super long time. So stay tall, plant, swing, kick, come through, right? Now, you got to find your swing. This is a hard part, but I'll do kind of an on air. So if I didn't do this right, if I didn't time it up, it would kind of be like this, and I'd kind of stop. And you notice how it's real choppy. Now, if I do it right, what I normally do, like when I kick, I'm tall and I time up my swing so I can come up and through, okay? And you see how it's effortless to swing through and get momentum going. And so that's what I want you to work on, is timing up that swing. I like to think of as a faster swing and try and get, so after your drive step, which is your second step, you jab, step, go to plant, try and get that right leg coming forward quick, okay? And you want that to whip through and time it up, and that way your plant foot's not in the ground for too long, and that way you don't crunch. So yeah, that is those are my tips to get more height. Hope this helps y'all out. If it does, leave a comment saying it helped. That way I know I'm doing the right thing, making the right content for y'all. And if not, let me know. If you need more help with this, if you have other problems with kicking, let me know, and I'll try to cover those in other videos. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, like and subscribe, because I'll be posting more videos like this, helping y'all out. Thanks for watching.